Alright. So there's round one, Pokemon, the Gen 1ers.
Pokemans.
Alright, so Kate wanted to do for round two. It's called Millennial Kids Shows. I don't know. Presentation mode B. I don't know how accurate millennial is, but yeah. Kate, you want to scroll down? No, yeah,
Oh,
go there.
this one is just, it's still weird.
Yeah, scroll down. Keep going.
There we go.
Uh-huh. No, present. No, there you go. Then scroll back up.
Yeah, it just takes me.
Oh,
There
a
we
second. Okay. All right. So, oh boy, I'm gonna read all the candidates here. All right. So once again, we're doing the same thing we did with Pokemon. Going to 10, and then B, we're gonna go from there, eliminate 5, and then we're gonna bump them up tiers.
Mm-hmm.
So just for you guys at home, shows that we have to pick from. Let's see. We have Avatar: The Last Airbender. We have Courage the Cowardly Dog, Family Guy, Simpsons, South Park, Cat Dog, Hannah Montana, Robot Chicken, Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, The Amanda Show, Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, King of the Hill, All That, Dexter's Lab, Johnny Bravo, Ed, Ed and Eddie, Hey Arnold, Naruto, Batman the Animated Series, Aqua Teen, Hunger Force, Ben 10, Powerpuff Girls, Camp Lazlo, Billy and Mandy, Dragon Ball Z, My Life as a Teenage Robot, Recess, Power Rangers, Chowder, Danny Phantom, Even Stevens, Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Futurama, iCarly, Pokemon, Drake and Josh, Kids Next Door, American Dad, Kim Possible, Justice League, Johnny Test, Looney Tunes, Chalk Zone, One Piece. Why is One Piece in here? Adventure Time, Phineas and Ferb, The Proud Family, Phil of the Future, Scooby-Doo, Samurai Jack, Rugrats, Rocket Power, Regular Show, SpongeBob, Total Drama Island, Teen Titans, That's So Raven, The Wild Thornberries, Boondocks, also an interesting choice, Wizards of Waverly Place, My Gym Partner's a Monkey, Doug Flintstones, Fairly Odd Parents, Clone Wars, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Holy crap. Okay. Oh man, Nedzy Classified isn't on this list. Fuck it. This list is trash.
Wow.
Trash. Alright.
10 first?
So we're picking 10 to start. Bam. Yep, you're up there. You're up there. Uh-huh. Ooh. Oh boy, I'm already at 5. That one's going up there. Trying to think of like what I watched the most. Alright, I got time. I have enough space for 2 more. Alright, I think that one's going up there. This one's gotta go, right? Yep, it's going up there. B, your screen share is fuzzy again.
Weird, why does it do that?
Not sure. Don't know if it would help, but maybe that Pokemon tab you don't need anymore, but you can X that out.
You mean Polmon?
Polmon, right. There you go. Oh boy, I got a variety here. Let's see if I can alphabetize these. Did I do that right?
Okay, I've got 10.
Okay. On my top 10, I have Avatar: Last Airbender, Chowder, Dexter's Laboratory, Dragon Ball Z, Drake and Josh, Fairly Odd Parents, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Looney Tunes, Power Rangers, and Scooby-Doo.
Sweet.
Yep.
I have Avatar: The Last Airbender, The Simpsons, SpongeBob SquarePants, Phineas and Ferb, The Wild Thornberrys, Rugrats, Recess, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Pokemon, and Looney Tunes.
Okay.
Was that was a
I'm more surprised
oh
about
my dear.
Simpsons, but for the kid, but I don't know.
Oh my goodness. I grew up on The Simpsons. I
Really?
watch The Simpsons every day. Yep.
Huh. Maybe it's just me. I always thought that was like more older crowd. What's up, Jeff? How's it going?
Hi, Jeff.
Huh. All
I
right.
don't know. I watched it as a kid.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Okay. So there's top 10. Now we got to get this down to 5.
Crap.
Yeah. Sugar honey iced tea. Okay. You can do this. Simpsons is dumb. Futurama's better, says Jeff.
You're dumb.
I'd agree with that.
I mean, The Simpsons is dumb now.
See, I don't
Like,
think I've watched enough
more
Simpsons.
recent seasons, it's gone downhill. It used to be really good, but I wouldn't watch it. Like, I haven't watched new episodes in years.
I don't know. I haven't watched enough Simpsons to really formulate an opinion on it, but yeah, I like Futurama a lot. Not enough to get in my top 10, though, but...
No.
Hi. Crap. These are all so good.
I know.
Okay, I just gotta think of which ones are important to me. Okay, that one's going up. This one's going up. Ooh, too high. That one's going up. There are 2 left. Alright, might have to start doing like I did with the Pokemon list. Start dropping ones down. Ooh, Rugrats losing its spot.
That's what I started doing.
Alright, I'm dropping Chowder. Chowder was great, but I didn't watch that until later. And it wasn't that long of a show. They stopped it after like 2 seasons, which sucked.
I never watched Chowder. I don't know.
It's pretty fun, or funny. It's like dumb funny, like most of these shows are.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was on Netflix, so I decided to give it a try. It came out definitely during the 2000s. I want to say 2006, so like middle school time. So I didn't check it out then, but it was this kid who just loved food and loved cooking, but he was kind of a dumbass. So, yeah, he lived with like his teacher that was a chef, and there's this old cranky old lady that was the chef's wife. I don't know. It was funny. Is that Sweet Life of Zach and Cody? Yeah, right there. It is.
Sweet Life of whatever.
Okay, I gotta drop Dragon Ball Z just because all the filler episodes.
Oh, that show is at least 50% filler.
Yeah. Damn. Still need to drop 3 of these. See, 2 are like historic. Like I feel Looney Tunes and Scooby-Doo like paved the way, obviously. Like
Right.
these were some of the first ones we watched. Oh well, I mean you dropped Looney Tunes like a sack of bricks over there, but whatever.
Wow.
You did. It's
only after much thought.
I need you to introduce you guys into some good
Jeff,
late
you
80s
just
Kate.
came in the chat to be crotchety. What is that?
I mean, this list it's like I said, it's millennial kid shows. So no
Right,
Thundercats
we're going
here.
off what's on the list.
No original Justice Friends because that was my jam back in the day. What was it? Wacky Races. Oh my God, Laugh Olympics or whatever. That was awesome. I loved Laugh Olympics. How old do you think I am? What you said? Oh boy. All right. Well, foot in mouth. I'm not Thundercats old? Okay. Okay. So sorry.
Okay.
It was still good. Alright, B's got her top 5 over there. I still need to...
Top 5. I'm moving into the appropriate.
I still need to drop 3 of these. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to drop Odd Parents.
That was a good one.
It was a great one.
It didn't make my list, but it was a good one.
I really love that TV special they did with the remotes that they were going through the channels and shit like that.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. But then they got Poof the Kid, and it started going downhill from there.
Yeah.
And then they got that, like, fairy dog. I wasn't even around watching those episodes, but that was dumb.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of those.
Cosmo definitely up there, though.
I'm going to give some honorable mention.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Cat Dog, honorable mention. Ed, Ed and Eddie. That's a classic. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Powerpuff Girls. Dexter's Lab. The Proud Family was a good one. I enjoyed that one a lot.
I didn't watch that one.
Doug. I never watched Boondocks. That's an interesting choice, considering that what the rest of these are more like kids type shows. Although Robot Chicken is on here too. That's not a kids show.
No.
Which that was hilarious.
I was like 50-50 on those episodes.
I discovered Robot Chicken in like late middle school, and I loved it.
Gotcha.
I think I was at the right level of...
Oh yeah, Robot Chicken definitely still on. Yeah, that thing never dies.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force is on here too. That's a great show too.
It's a weird show.
That one, it is very weird, but it is hilarious.
All right.
If Dragon Ball Z is on here, if just Dragon Ball was on here, that might have gone in there. I just watched Dragon Ball a couple years ago, so I've only watched it as an adult, but dang, it's good. I liked it a lot.
Fair. Used to have a recording of Carl from Aqua Teen for my voicemail message. Nice.
Nice. Love it.
Alright, so I dropped Looney Tunes. That was a tough one. I think mainly because, like, Bugs was obviously, as most people's jam. Oh, no! Oh, God.
No,
I might have...
You're having a Growlithe moment.
I might have to switch that back. I totally forgot fucking Space Jam.
Oh, shit, Space Jam?
How the fuck did I... No, B. Looney Tunes were in Space Jam. I'm sorry, Scooby-Doo, you're gone.
No, you can't.
What? I can't switch it?
You didn't let me switch out Growlithe.
Well, yeah, because we're halfway up the list of the 3. You didn't switch them out when I said Arcanine earlier. Scooby-Doo's overrated, says Jeff. Ooh.
Oh, boy.
Wow. Velma's hot, though. Oh, boy, Jeff.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Ooh.
All right, B, what are your top 5?
Top 5 for me. I got Avatar The Last Airbender, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Power Rangers, Drake and Josh, and Looney Tunes.
I have Avatar The Last Airbender, Courage the Cowardly Dog, The Simpsons, SpongeBob SquarePants, and The Wild Thornberry.
Alright. Okay, so we gotta figure out what's number 5 here. Oh boy. Courage gave you anxiety? Yeah, I hear you there, Jeff. Some of those episodes, I was like, oh, hell no.
When we get there.
Alright, this one might be an easy pick.
Okay. I've got mine. Well, I'll just talk about it, because you're still figuring out
yours.
Yeah, go for it. So I put The Simpsons at number 5. Simply because, so I grew up on The Simpsons. I watched it every day after school, and I loved it. And I still love it. But I feel like they should have been done with it a long time ago, and it's like outlived its goodness. And so that's for early seasons only that I like, and I feel like it's got pretty bad as it kept going on. So I had to put it at the bottom because it just started getting worse, and I just kind of started liking it less and less, which I didn't feel like happened with these other shows.
Gotcha. Jeff said he wasn't allowed to watch Simpsons because parents thought it was bad for kids. I hear you there.
I feel like people think The Simpsons is worse than it is.
Me.
I've had quite a few people tell me that their parents didn't let them watch it. I didn't feel like it was that bad. But my parents didn't really censor a lot of stuff for me, so maybe I was just used to it. I don't know. I didn't feel like it was a negative influence on my life.
Gotcha. It came on right before Married with Children, so it must be Fallon course. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Alright, so at the bottom, number 5, I got Power Rangers. So Power Rangers, obviously, I love. I mean, they're the sub notifications, at least. Will be. Lot of filler like Dragon Ball Z, though. Like, a lot of just, like, we're going to do the same thing over and over again. Here's a villain. We're going to fight it for a while. Then he's going to grow big. Then we're going to get a robot. Then we're going to punch. And we win. Once they kind of got the ball rolling and, like, they had some story parts going, those were always good. Like, seeing the transition from Mighty Morphin all the way till space, like, those were all connected in a way. And then we went to Galaxy, and then it kind of, like, each season was its own thing, which was fine. Frickin' Forever Red, that special, where they got the Red Rangers from Mighty Morphin all the way up until Wild Force together. That special was badass. And yeah, like Jeff said, the new comics are pretty good for Power Rangers. They got the Power Rangers fighting game right now, Battle for the Grid, which is amazing. So yeah, obviously a lot of good moments. The Power Rangers movies, the latest one was kind of but like the one from 1993, fantastic, with Ivan Ooze and stuff. So it's good. Just yeah, lot of filler. The original doesn't hold up. No, going back, like I said, it's like ugh. The original movie is hard to go back? You get out! Get out! The door's there! Just go! No!
If I could ban other mods, I would ban them.
Oh, Jeff, that hurts. That hurts the soul. The original movie's hard to go back? I will admit there's one cringe part when Adam mentions he's a frog with his ninja powers, but other than that, goddamn.
Goddamn.
Alright. I was the target or demographic for that shit. My opinion is valid. It is valid. Alright, gotta figure out our fourth one here.
Number 4. I think I've got it.
Yeah, I think I got mine too.
I definitely do.
Can
I go first?
Sure.
Alright, I put Courage the Cowardly Dog at number 4. I freaking love that show. And this was the beginning of small Kate being into weird shit. And I was still into weird shit. And I feel like that was the first, like, that show is bizarre as all hell.
Yeah.
And, like, kind of spooky. Like, it's an experience. But I always loved it. Like, it kind of scared me, but I was so into it. I just ate it up as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And as you know, I'm still into kind of weird shit. And that was the first sign. And I don't know, it's just, it was funny, but also weird and not too, like, some cartoons were just too over the top trying to be funny, or too, like, feel good, like everything is always great.
Mm-hmm.
And those kind of bugged me. And Courage the Cowardly Dog is just kind of bizarre and weird. And I really, really liked that. And I still do. I still love watching Courage the Cowardly Dog.
That's a good one. So I put Looney Tunes as 4. Obviously Space Jam was great, but yeah, other than that, like, I didn't like everybody in the Looney Tunes, so like only certain things really clicked. And I think it's more of a nostalgic pick as well. Like, obviously that set the bar, I guess you could say. And let's not talk about Looney Tunes Back in Action, the live action movie. Oh God.
No, let's not talk about
No.
that.
All right, number 3.
Okay, is that extreme? What about the kids in Rocket Power?
Yeah, but they didn't skydive and then immediately rollerblade.
That's true.
Also, they were competing in the skydiving thing, and they rollerbladed because they needed to get around town. Nobody had a car. I don't know. But you also got, Jeff, you got fucking Higher Ground from Red Hot Chili Peppers, and then you had some other sweet song while they were rollerblading. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
It was hype. I don't know. Like I said, I love that movie. I think my, like, goosebumps moment of that movie, you don't care for the Chili Peppers? God dang it. No, I'm just kidding. I think my goosebumps moment from that movie is when they morph for the first time. Like, how, like the rock, like that's kicking in, like the metal theme that they made for that, and like it's all like they're doing their poses obviously in the spotlight, and there's dust and shit, and like, oh my God, after they're getting their ass whooped by Ivan Ooze's kids, and then when they find them later and like fucking shit goes down and they whoop ass, I don't know, man, that is fucking great. Let's see. Top 3. What's number 3? Now, I hear you, Jeff. Yeah, hearing songs too many times, just not good. I don't know. Higher Ground, I liked a lot. That was like an acquired taste, but that definitely was good from that movie. That goes up. Okay, I think I got it. Oh, you're already there. Go ahead.
I'm already ready. I put the Wild Thornberries at number 3, and my mom actually found this, and then she was just watching it, and then I came in and watched it with her, and then I really liked it too. My mom loves the Wild Thornberries. That would be her number 1.
Really?
Like cartoons that I watched as a kid, she loved that show, and I did too. They went all kinds of cool places, and she could talk to animals, which, as you know, is like my ultimate wish. If I could have a superpower, it would be to talk to animals. And so I was super into that. Also, Tim Curry as the voice of Nigel Thornberry absolutely made that show. It was so amazing. So it was just like an adventurous, kind of different kind of show. Like it just felt different and something that I was into. Yes, exactly. Thank you.
Smashing.
Marianne.
Marianne.
I'm a sloth.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that was just, oh my God. Tim Curry was just the jewel of that show.
My number 3 was Foster.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're
That's
good.
another one that still holds up watching it as an adult. I still enjoy it just as much. Okay, I'm done.
Nice. Number 3, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends takes my number 3. I think this one, I just enjoyed all the goofy characters a lot. And Blue I always found hysterical because he's just batshit crazy, while Mac isn't really necessarily that way. Like, seeing how Mac would have created that, I don't know.
I'm just remembering the episode where Blue is in a deodorant ad.
Yeah.
And then he turns all Hollywood. He gets all fancy because he's in this ad. Anyways.
Yeah, I don't know. There was a lot of like moments where it was just like laugh out loud moments. Like, it's the stupidest little joke or whatever. I mean, I'm picturing the scene right now where it's the adoption day and he's running around like trying to save all his friends and having the kids chase after him. There was one scene, I don't know if he was trying to get in trouble or whatever, but the rabbit, Mr. Harriman, he like pushed down the stairs, and then all you see is him like poke his head over like the railing. Harriman says a line, and then he just like laughs maniacally at the top of the stairs. There's the one he's bored and watching TV because the house is empty, and he's like watching the Weather Channel, and he's like, "It's hot in Topeka," and just keeps repeating the line over and over again.
Dang, now you're saying these, I'm remembering all these. That is a good show. That is a good show.
There's the one they're in the mall and they got the little, he's trying to get the present for Madam Foster, but he has like $3 to his name and he keeps kicking people in the shins because they're cheapskates. And he finds the little cactuses and he's like, "Hey, can you hold this on my back?" And he just makes the noise, blah, 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 and it moves. And then he has like 15 of the employees over there holding them. Oh, yeah, just a lot of funny moments in that show.
That's a good one. I feel like that kind of holds up too as an adult. That would still be fun to watch. I would still watch it.
Jeff was watching Foster's in college. Oh boy. Whoops. All right. Number 1. Mine was easy.
Got it.
Yep, I thought so.
Yep.
All
right.
Yep.
At number 2, I put good old SpongeBob SquarePants. This is partly because I still quote SpongeBob all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Middle school Kate was absolutely obsessed with SpongeBob SquarePants. That was my jam all the time. I think I had all 3 years of middle school, I had SpongeBob SquarePants birthday parties.
Oh.
Like, that was the shit. I had a SpongeBob pinata every time. It was great.
Wow.
So
okay.
that was just like, SpongeBob was just like the main cartoon of my like middle school-ish time.
Right.
And I still find it really funny. I don't know. Some people are really annoyed and think it's really stupid. I still find it funny. I still quote it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a good one.
Yeah.
I don't know. It fit with my sense of humor at the time.
Yeah.
And it still does.
Yeah, that was definitely one, like, with Fairly Odd Parents that I watched all the time. Like, when just chilling at home or someone's house. Mm-hmm. And like you said, so many, like, quotes. Obviously, I can't think of anything off the top of my head right now, but, like, references that you go back to and just joke about.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, 90% of that show, 99% of that show is utter stupidity and makes no sense, but...
Right.
Yeah.
That's very true. Which is probably why, like, it makes sense that when you're in, like, middle school time, that's what's funny.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just my obsession with SpongeBob. I had to keep it in there.
For number 2, I had Drake and Josh at number 2. So this was, like, definitely middle school. I don't know. This show was very good, very entertaining. I liked the dynamic of the different brothers and how they acted. But when they sunk up and they were both on the same page, like seeing that relationship grow and seeing how ridiculous they could be, like, it was just a blast to watch. And then obviously them battling against Megan, who was terrorizing them all the time. Was it Megan? Was that the sister's name? Pretty sure it was.
I'm pretty sure.
That was always good. I mean, I can think of a couple moments in particular too, like that movie theater. I was always like, "Oh man, that's an awesome movie theater," and whatever, where they're working for a while. There's the scene with the game sphere, spherical. The basketball game where Drake gets owned by Josh's grandma was a good one too. There's the treehouse one where they're building it, but Drake didn't cut the door out, so they're stuck up there.
Oh boy.
What else was there? Oh, the one they were helping out the movie theater manager. She went through the eye surgery, so she had like the covers on her eyes. So they went over to her house, and the 3 of them doing like DDR from the TV. That was fun. And then they had that movie, or like kind of movie, That was good too. Well, they're like, I don't remember what they were doing exactly, but they were stopping like real criminals. But yeah, a lot
I
of good
remember
moments
that.
in that
Also,
show.
the theme song is a banger, and
Mm-hmm.
now I have it stuck in my head.
Nice. Yeah. And it seems like we ended up with the same number one.
Yep.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
God damn, it's so good.
Yeah, definitely a good show. I still have yet to see all of season 3. Yeah, I've seen the end. Like, I know how it wraps up and everything. But yeah, I don't know what happened because like I was pretty on spot of watching at least the majority of season 1 and season 2. Like I remember when they had the finale for season 1, like watching that when it aired, like the premiere or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, I don't know what happened with season 3. Maybe I just didn't know when it was on or when it was airing. And then I also was able to get the box sets of DVDs, which I don't have anymore, but now I have the full complete thing on like Blu-ray. And I just watched those like a bunch, the first 2 seasons, but I never got the third one on the same box set or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I just never had seen all those episodes and still haven't. But yeah, the ending, I remember that being, was it the ending of season 2? Yeah, ending of season 2 was another big moment where like shit has hit the fan and we're not ready. Like, oof.
And we're not ready.
We are not ready. We're just going to take a lightning bolt right to the chest. And yeah.
Yeah. B, we're going to have to watch all this together.
Yeah, well, like I said, I got the Blu-ray, so I think it's on our list of things to watch. And I still haven't given it a try, but I hear Korra is really good, which is the same makers and obviously same franchise.
Yeah, I've only watched a few episodes of that. I liked him, though. So I want to watch the rest of it.
You got any thoughts about Avatar?
It's just so good.
Yeah.
It's funny, but it's also smart, and the characters are really well written, and there's excellent character development, which a lot of these other shows, as good as they are, didn't really have that. And so it's just really like satisfying to watch. And it really holds up to watching as an adult too, so like you can continue to enjoy it. Going from a kid to an adult, it's just so good, so well written.
Yeah. Speaking of funny moments, as soon as you brought it up, there was an episode I watched a bunch in season 1 where they go to, they're not earthbenders, but they're they have like the traditional green and black colors, the fan girls. And like Aang's all popular and stuff, and at one point like he's kind of lost track or lost steam with the kids being interested, and he's like, oh, you want to see this trick? Woo! And he just puts his hands out and there's like little marbles spinning around. He's like, and they're like, nah, we're bored. Yeah, so really good series.
So good.
It's unfortunate that they bombed and botched that movie.
Oh my god,
that was such a disappointment.
They killed it and dragged it through the street.
One good scene. That's all I had, was one good scene.
I never saw it, so.
Oh, I did.
I feel lucky that I didn't see it.
Yeah. I went to the movie theater, 3D showing.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. I saw one leaf in 3D fly around.
Wow.
There was no Momo in the movie.
What?
They called everybody.
What?
Yeah. They had the weirdest pronunciations of names. It was not Aang, it was Ong. And Sokka was Soka or something like that.
Oh my god.
And yeah, they had one good scene of Zuko being the spirit and saving Aang. That was really good. Other than that, yeah.
Terrible.
Terrible. There was a lot of hands being raised in the air during that, like.
Yeah.
Let's see. Jeff says, I never got to check out Airbender as much as I would have liked, but they're releasing complete series Blu-ray collection soon, so I might check that out. Should be already out. I bought mine from Best Buy, like maybe a year and a half ago. Yeah, it was like Shadow Drop. Yes, but this is a new one. Okay, my bad. Sorry.
Oh, alright.
So what's worse, the Avatar? So what's worse, Airbender live action movie or the Dragon Ball live action movie? Ooh, boy. Yikes.
I haven't seen either, so I can't really answer this question.
I've seen both. I didn't see Dragon Ball in theaters. I might have to say Dragon Ball's worse. I can't think of any redeeming things in that movie. Like I said,
no.
Airbender's got one good scene. And then, yeah, like I said, they actually, like, me going to the theater compared to not going to the theater. Like, that could be another point against Dragon Ball. They actually mention airbending in Dragon Ball movie? Really? Yeah, I'd say Dragon Ball is worse.
Yikes.
It has pretty girls and James Marsden. That's all it has going for it. James Marsden was in that movie? I didn't know that. Cyclops is in that movie? Oh, boy.
Yikes.
So just a sidebar note about my list. I mentioned it earlier, but if Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide was on this, in this list, included in these photos, I honestly think it would take top spot.
I've never seen.
I know, and
Ned's
it breaks my heart. Oh, a different guy. Okay, not Marsden. Just like, oh, yeah, I love that show. I would watch that. I wouldn't care if it was the same episode over and over again. I just loved the shit out of that show. That was really, really good. Same time period as Drake and Josh, and was Zoe 101 on this list? I don't think it was.
No, I don't think it was. But... Dang, I watched that show too. I watched that show so much, and the entire time I was watching it, I was like, "This is really stupid. Why do I like it?"
Exactly,
But
yeah.
I do like it, and
yeah.
I continue to watch it. So.
Yeah, I hear you there.
I watched a lot of it though. So it had something.
Did have
something going for it.
You guys have a lot of like soap opera for kids shows on here. Well, I mean, we didn't. Okay, so how Tier Maker works, you can make your own templates. We did not. We just kind of searched like a general category topic, looked like, oh, this is interesting, click on it. We didn't look through these images first. So whoever made this, yeah, they have a decent like mix of stuff. Like, I'm not against it. I have a couple that are like weird, like Boondocks, and you mentioned Robot Chicken, wherever the fuck that is. Like, it doesn't seem to fit, but yeah, it's also missing some stuff. But yeah, you can make your own. Is there anything I want to shout out here? Oh, Regular Show was funny. I watched that one. That was a good one. That was one I was late to the party. That list looks it should have Freakazoid on it. Oh yeah, there's no like WB Kids stuff on here.
No.
Power Rangers wasn't there till later. Like Animaniacs too.
Cow and Chicken.
Oh god. Oh god. Yeah.
Adventure Time is a great show. I love Adventure Time.
I haven't watched that, and that's on the list. Pokemon starred in WB Kids. You are correct, sir. I apologize. You are right.